Okay, well now we're all teched up with the AI camera, and my smartwatch has a setting for tennis. Right now resting heart rate is about 95. I've been working out already for about 30 minutes. I'm going to continue my workout and play with this setting for tennis on my watch. Trying to get onto the front foot more. A little more footwork, get in better position. Fast feet, slow racket or controlled racket. Fast feet, drive it. Fast feet, drive it. Drive it. Drive it. I'm using a softball, so I don't have to chase the ball as much. Still a good workout. Still good for your timing. Of course, a hard ball is going to jump at you a little faster. I want to demonstrate some things and work on some things on my stroke. I'm working on mostly just this half of the wall because there's a big water spot in the center. Let's get some backhands going. That's a pretty good workout. So sometimes I let the ball bounce twice, even three. Sometimes I take it on one bounce. It's all good. Letting it bounce twice is kind of the equivalent of having a rally with somebody, depending how far back you're standing and how hard you're hitting it. But that kind of matches a little closer to the tempo of a rally. The other stuff, the one bouncer is kind of taking time away from your opponent. You're working on maybe a half volley, coming forward, not letting the ball rise. This is very good if you're a doubles player. Very good if you're a serve and volleyer. This is fun too. You gotta really watch the ball and stay down. Kind of lean over the ball. Put your weight over your front knee if you can. Still have some decent space from the ball. You don't have time for a really long backswing. You want to guide the ball to the contact point, but push through, drive through. Yeah. This is very good of an exercise. Oh. All right. The wall always wins. Okay, kids, you need to do that too. Arm strengthening, touch, feel, fitness, footwork. A lot of good comes out of that. You don't have to schedule anything with a friend or a partner, a chronically late doubles partner, or whatever. You don't have to depend on somebody else. You just get out here and do it yourself. Put in your little earbuds and listen to some jazz, whatever you want to do. I don't like to do that too much because I want to hear the sound of the ball. Whew. All right. Had a little bit of a celebratory night with some friends and a big meal. A little bit of a dietary jive. I was doing really good for 10 days. It's all right, I'll burn it off. The benefits are starting to come with the dedication to try to get all parts of my game together. And it spills over to my friends that are playing tennis, my students, my team members. We have a team called the Court of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Prerequisite to be on the team is you got to be a gentleman. I had to say no to a few people in a nice way, but I had to say no. They got some behavioral issues on the court when they are playing doubles and their partner misses the shot. They look over at them with a disturbing grimace that you can see out of the peripheral vision from 40 feet away and tennis, you're usually about 10, 12, 15 feet away from your partner. If you're good, you're 6 to 10 feet. So you can see what your partner's reaction is when you flub a few. One of the prerequisites, foundational, strategic goodies of tennis is you want to get to a point where you can get your unforced errors down to single digits in a match, right? If you can do that, you're allowing your opponent to lose the match for you. As unattractive as that may sound, it's the reality, the math of the game is that in the foundational strategy, foundation of your strategy, you've got to be able to keep the ball in play like I'm doing right here. Hint, work out on the wall. All day long, not all day long, but for a long time, I can keep this ball going. You gotta remind yourself to keep moving, keep adjusting your footwork. It's like a little salsa dance, a little salsa, baby. I'm not afraid to admit that I took some Arthur Murray courses. Mom was an entertainer. She played the piano and organ and sang, and she had this closet full of entertainment gowns and mannequin heads on the top of the shelf, about 14 of them with different wigs. And when my little sister and I would crawl into her room, we'd freak out on these decapitations with hair on them. And then Mom taught us to come in on Friday nights before she took off for the show and help her pick out her dress and her hairdo for the night. Thank you, Mom, for teaching me how to be an entertainer. My family, my sister Leslie plays the violin at a very high level and teaches. And she also teaches skiing. She's just a year younger than me, enjoying the benefits of mind and body synchronization. This is so much fun because it's also a bit of a Zen thing, right? Maybe I can sell a loop of this delightful noise that you want to listen to before you go to sleep, before you have a match the next day. Who says yay to that? Hello, Mr. Backhand. Don't let me down. Mr. Forehand's all good. Mr. Backhand, a little bit of a push there. Let's do it a little better. It's a funny thing. You have to remind yourself to keep moving. You're trying to find the right space from the ball so you can step in and have a elongated swing. Obviously, my control needs a little help on the backhand. Pretty good rally, huh, guys? Not bad. Not bad for the senior. A little crowded there. It's my go-to. It's my go-to. It messes people up. There we go. Whew. That was a pretty good rally. Pretty good workout, hey? How many calories are we doing? Whew. All right. Resting heart rate right now, 140. I'm getting a good workout. Whew. What else have we done? 112 calories in that little session. I flipped on the fitness Samsung Health tennis application into the smartwatch. It's a good looking watch. I like the band, but it's full of good information. I had the Motorola a few years ago. I've always been an early adopter of technology. That was my second career. Did some pretty cool things in technology. I still manage about, I don't know how many, but I manage some client websites in California and a few clients out here. And then I build apps for the Air Force. That was my second career, websites, apps, all kinds of goodies. 90210, text message marketing, all these little, I mean, when you've been at it for 25 years, you've seen a few things come and go. And so now I'm trying to blend tennis and technology. And I've probably said this before in another video, but anyway, 4.5 decades of playing tennis and doing technology together oftentimes. You've picked up some ideas. So anyway, I'm doing it again using a really cool camera system. I'm going to give you guys more information about that because I want to present that on my bestwebchoice.com company website and all the social media linked up to that. I have my tennis kind of separated and there's a bridge between the two. You can find out a lot on coach.kirk.tennis. That's a web app. I've loaded up quite a bit of information there that ties things together and organizes it. I'm trying to get all this stuff more organized. It's there's a lot of platforms, right? So first thing is getting some content out and improving on the quality of the content and trying to figure out these metrics. So I know I'm rambling a little bit, but some of you are probably going through what I'm going through. And if you're a coach, it's really cool because you can actually take time in this, kind of format to let people get to know you and let them kind of understand your thinking. And, if you're doing a lesson or you're coaching a high school team, you only got so much time to kind of get some thoughts and things across in the form of little sound bites and tips, right? People want immediate result. The thing about tennis is it takes a long time to get results, but it's very gratifying. The sport of pickleball is very good for people that otherwise would not be playing or exercising. A lot of former tennis players with busted up joints that didn't have good mechanics, so they suffered the ailments of, not always, but a lot of times, if you don't have good mechanics in a sport like this or golf, you're not going to be playing that long. You're going to have all kinds of inflammations. So the benefit of what I was fortunate enough to learn from my coaches and acknowledging a tree of great coaches that loved the game and studied it formally and passed that on to us. And it's kind of neat. I stumbled into a disciple of the coaching tree that I was part of, and without looking at their background, appreciated what they were teaching. Then as I dove into it, of course, yes, they came from the same tree. And so one of the cool things about the way that I teach people how to play tennis, and I shouldn't say just how I teach, it's how I was taught to teach, if you will, is a little bit of Bruce Lee, baby. You gotta be like water. You gotta have a little understanding of the energy and the flow so that you're not putting pressure on your joints. You can flow through the ball like you're dancing, baby. Hello, hello. One of those. But also, I'm gonna get better at that. That's something we can practice here, is behind the back. Almost took the camera out. Anyway, let me get another ball. I'm gonna make a long video. See what happens with a long video where I'm just rolling, baby. Tonight I'm supposed to be at a stand-up comedy thing tonight. Here come the basketball players. All these guys are studs. They take their shirts off. They got 8-packs, and they dunk. Don't worry, I'm not taking my shirt off. It's just perfect weather out here right now. Anyway, back to what I was taught to teach. Biomechanically sound, tempo-rich strokes, long strokes, so that you end up on balance. See, so what I do is I warm up with the softball, try to get the control underway, get the rhythm dialed in. It's a little easier on the body. Then get into the hard ball. After you got your warm up in, you have better control of the shot. You won't have to chase them over the wall as often. I'm doing live, or raw, unedited filming, so that you can see a real progress of my improvement. First serve of the day, second serve of the day right there. There we go. Because I've been playing a few times a week now and teaching a few times a week, demonstrating forehands and backhands and serves and volleys. It doesn't take me as long to get right into being able to control the ball. I saw some things I got to fix on my serve. I really got to get this back foot coming in. But that takes a lot of flexibility in your hips and torso, and I don't want to hurt myself yet. But eventually, hello, Mr. 15 miles per hour more. That was rather solid. I would say it was about $1.12. The sliding the back foot thing in, I'm not going to do that too much. I'm not quite fit, ready for contorting my body too much yet. I'm getting there. So I've been out here for about, I don't know, at least an hour. And it is getting a little dark. A little crowded there. This is a good fitness workout, I'll tell you what. Looks like, I don't know, I think when I watched it on camera, it looks slower. Not just saying that. The ball's coming at me faster than it looks on camera. It's a good workout. It's fun. It's hypnotizing in a good way. The other thing I need to do is get some volleys going. I've been doing some half volleys. Let's hit some volleys out of the air. This is kind of right now the strength of my game. I've got pretty nice volleys. I got a pretty nice overhead. This is where I can be more of a weapon in doubles. Singles, I want to get up to the net and do this and have put away volleys, but I got to get the fitness up so I can earn it. I'm a little tired, guys. Gonna rest. That was a good workout. Thank you for watching. If you found value in entertainment, a little entertainment, some education, I hope. I hope you got some exercise vicariously through me. And if you like all this, please like it and subscribe it if you want to see more of senioritis, getting fit. Yeah, I'm a little out of breath. Okay, good night.